Hey guys, welcome to the class. And today we are going to discuss about Firuz Shah Tughlaq. So first we have to note down the name Firuz Shah. Firuz, F-I-R-O-Z also fine, F-I-R-U-Z also fine. So he ruled totally 37 years from the year 1351 to 88. So he was known for what? Basically, he don't want to fight with the neighboring territories. He was a man of appease. He applied the method called appease. So, whomever is coming for the battle, he always used to uh, just talk with them and convincing them. So you don't want to fight. No blood should shed unwantedly. So that was the ultimate motto of Firozshah Tughlaq. And also modified according to the welfare of the people. So entire administration was modified according to the welfare of the people. So, as I said, no blood should shed unwantedly, especially Muslims' blood. That he was keen in that, and he don't want to go for expedition also because he doesn't have any courage. So that's why there was limited expeditions during his rule. So people loved him very much because he changed his administration for the welfare of the people. He was the only king from Tughlaq dynasty who didn't go for military expeditions. And we cannot say that he did not even once. He actually went, but all the expedition almost got failed. So Muhammad bin Tughlaq introduced more taxes. So 23 taxes he almost introduced. This man reduced it to only four. According to the Muslim law, only four laws should be there for the people. So we don't want to burden the people. So only four taxes should be there and they can pay for that. So that's why he earned the title a man of peace. And then no wars, no fights. He was friendly to everyone. And he believed one person, and also he asked suggestions or almost everything, particular that person, Malik I Kabul, you can see the name, who accepted Islam after he was arrested because that man was a Brahmin. Once he got arrested and he was converted to Muslims. So he was bought as a slave, and then Khan I Jahan title also earned by him because able administrator. And 1353 and 1359, in both the years, Firoz Shah Tughlaq went for an expedition. Both got failed. So while coming back, so few places were there like George Nagar and Jagannath Temple. He just conquered all the places and he just collected 1,300 manuscripts. So that was translated into Persian. You can see in the last line, he demolished Hindu temples as well as their books and literature. The Islamic literature has been translated into Persian. So he just translated all this thing. And also, now we look into the taxes. Garage, kindly note on Garage means 1 by 10 land taxes should be imposed. So that was introduced by Firoz Shah Tughlaq. And then Zakat, that was a Muslim tax. 2.5 percentage should be paid. And jizya, Hindu religious taxes, but comparing to Alauddin Khilji's period before that, this tax was introduced by them. Jizya actually was a Hindu religious tax, but regarding during his rule, women and children were accepted to pay the taxes. And comes going for an expeditions and booty will be restored. So wherever they are going for expeditions, so there is a place according to the tax. So all the booties will be stored on a place, and the booty will be segregated each one for soldiers and for people. So, for example, 1/4 booty will be segregated, and from that 1/4, sorry, from that 1/5, 1/4 will be given to the soldiers, even if it's a gold or whatever they are collecting as a booty. So, among the 1/4, 1/4 will be given to the soldiers, and extra 10% agricultural tax were introduced. Scanners were constructed by him for agriculture. You can see through picture. Okay, sorry, picture is not available. Canal constructed by him because agriculture tax were introduced by him. 10% they are collecting. So that's why they introduced and also they built canals and everything. So he constructed Sutlej to Hansi, 200 kilometers, because he got, I mean, for agriculture purpose, they got the river water from Yamuna and Ganga. So Sutlej to Hansi, 200 kilometers, he just built the canal system. Till British, it was used. Even Akbar, the Mughals also repaired it. Even British repaired the canal system and they used it. So many years it was used by our people. 80% of the soldiers got their ICTA salaries. Remaining 20% they got through cash, also known as wash. Uh, Hereditary post also available during his period. Still our government, for example, if a person is working in a government job, suddenly that person is expiring. So one of his family will get a job. So the same thing introduced by this person. Actually, Firoz Shah only introduced. Our government adopted the policy. So hereditary posts also available. ICTA system, even slaves also. If, for example, the next generation, if the particular person is not having son, so even slave can accommodate and he can ascend to that particular post. So that is also available. And regarding judicial part, you can see no offense. We don't want to punish people. That was his policy. Death sentence was banned. And also called as Dar will shove free treatment to all. Regarding this punishment, first he stopped the mutilation, cutting the limbs and fingers and everything. Death sentence also banned. This free treatment, all there is no rich and poor. If anybody is suffering through any disease or any, if they are ill, they can get free treatment to all. Diwar I Kairat, orphanage and widows, separate buildings were built and orphanage widows were accommodated there. And that's why people liked him very much. Regarding art and architecture, Hisar, Chandpur, and Firozabad, these were the cities founded by him. He wanted to add more beauty. So even from Ashoka villages, he just taken and he added to his architecture. So at the time certain period has crossed, slaves were 1,80,000 wherever they're going for expedition. Actually, the thing is, they have gone for only small expeditions, but still, wherever they have gone for the expedition, they used to grab as well booty along with young soldiers. They used to grab them and they make them to work for Firoz Shah Tughlaq's dynasty. I mean, period. 40,000 slaves in his palace. Simply, they will just go for roam here and there. Don't know for what reason, but they will take care of the entire palace. Finally, his grandson would be ascended to the throne because this person died due to ill, and then Timur invasion at that time. Timur invasion, Delhi haven't seen so much of destruction during that time before Timur's invasion. So most destructed expedition from the Mughals. So this his grandson also got affected through this Nasruddin movement, and after declining, Sayyid dynasty was established. Sayyid dynasty is not in our part of syllabus, so just get to know that Sayyid dynasty established after the Firoz Shah Tughlaq's grandson's period. And I would like to read this agrarian reform. Firoz Shah Tughlaq waived the Saunter loan granted by the state during the region of Muhammad bin Tughlaq for the benefits of peasants, that is farmers. A sum of 2 crore mal, the name of the currency, was written off. Superior crop cultivation was expanded. 5 canals were dug in order to develop irrigation facilities. Persons who used water from these canals were subject to an irrigation tax known as High Shara. So this tax was levied at a rate of 10% of the produce. As we discussed earlier, he introduced 10% agricultural tax. Pilot farms, small scale expulsion farms were established to test new agricultural technology and develop new seeds also. Canal system, as I said. Even Akbar's region, Yamuna Canal was repaired for irrigation purposes. So that was the end of this man's administration. And you can note down the Karaj, Zakat, whom both the names are correct pronunciation twice, and Zasia. These were the taxes introduced by Firoz Shah Tughlaq. At the end of Firoz Shah Tughlaq, just after we discussed, you can see. Firuz Shah Tughlaq took over an empire that was facing serious challenges. To reverse the Sultanate's decline, a king of exceptional abilities required. But Firuz Shah Tughlaq was neither an efficient administrator nor a successful military commander. We have to mention this point particularly. He was neither an efficient administrator nor a successful military commander. He responded to current challenges with peasant policy. So that's why people liked him very much. So this appeasement-based approach may have delayed the process of decline for the time being, but the Sultanate inner strength continued to deteriorate gradually. These forces of uh, degeneration were active beneath the carpet during Firuz Shah Tughlaq's region, and they become visible on surface immediately after his death. So hope you understood about this concept, and you have to read the uploaded contents in the LMS, then only you'll get the clarity. So see you in the next video.